Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Cartridge Fun. I wanted to share some of the pickups that I got for the month of February. I was actually able to find quite a few NES titles, ones that I needed for the collection. They're not really flashy titles or expensive ones, but ones that I was definitely looking for. I also picked up a Super Nintendo game that I'm really excited about, and I got a really cool gift from a friend that I helped move not too long ago, so I wanted to share all these with you. The first NES title that I picked up was Track and Field, and I have the second one of these, so that kind of completes the set for me. Slalom. This one's pretty common. I have the 2-in-1 cart, but Duck Hunt by itself was really excited to get. And a lot of these, like I said, are very affordable. I picked them up for, a couple bucks a piece for the most part. I also picked up Millipede, and that's a HAL title. I do like HAL games. One of my favorites is Kabuki Quantum Fighter. If you guys haven't played that, you definitely want to check that out. This one is Winter Games. This one is Robo Warriors. I have a lot of memories playing this game with my brother, arch rivals. For some reason, I really enjoyed it. I always thought the guy on the cover looked like Dennis Rodman with the green hair, and I was a big Chicago Bulls fan, so it was definitely fun to play with my brother. This game is a light gun game, To the Earth. Picked up Rambo. I played this one for a while, and it was pretty terrible. At least for me, it was pretty terrible. I couldn't really understand what I needed to be doing in the game. Maybe I need to spend a little bit more time with it, but I wasn't impressed with it quite yet. So Rambo, let me know what you think in the comments below of this game. Maybe I'm missing something. So I also picked up Snake, Rattle, and Roll. Picked up Skate or Die, which this completes that series for me. I have the second one. I've played this one quite a bit. I really enjoyed it. So Skate or Die. And then this puzzle game I've heard is really good. Solomon's Key. If you're into puzzle games, I kind of am. It just depends what game. So I'll spend a little bit of time with this one. So happy to add it to my collection at least. Krusty's Funhouse. And then this game I have a lot of memories playing with my brother. He's a big Civil War guy and loves strategy games. So this one he would always rent from our local Blockbuster, and that is North and South. And this one is a little more pricey, a little more uncommon, but I got it for a really good deal, and it actually came with the manual. So very happy to add it. I played it for about an hour the other night, and just brought back a lot of great memories of playing this game. I'm very excited to add this one to my collection. And this next game, I've never seen before, so I was happy to come across it. It's Widget. It's actually made by Atlas, and I love Atlas games. Not sure if this was the last Atlas game for the NES. I think it was around 1992. I'm not really sure. Let me know in the comments below. But very happy to add this game. It's a platforming style game. I played it for a little bit. It seemed pretty fun. Just kind of understanding the mechanics of it and the gameplay. But definitely happy to add this one to the collection. So Widget. And then as you can kind of figure out, I collect licensed North American titles for the NES, but there's some games I just can't refuse, and that's Wisdom Tree games. King of Kings, I picked this one up. Happy to add it. I think at some point I would really like to have all of the Wisdom Tree games. The unfortunate thing about this one is I cannot get it to work. I've tried cleaning it with 1-up cards, and it pops up and kind of plays for a little bit, and then it pixelates. So I might have to open it up and clean it a little bit better. But definitely excited to add this one to the collection. My first Wisdom Tree game. So King of Kings. And then, like I mentioned before, I picked up a Super Nintendo game, and this was one that I didn't want to spend a lot of money on, even though it's worth a lot of money. I'm sure a lot of people would pay a lot of money for it, and that's Zelda: Link to the Past. Really happy to add this one, and I think kind of what spurred me along was the Switch release that's coming up in like 3 days, and the Breath of the Wild, and it's a game that I definitely wanted to add to my collection. I don't have a lot of Super Nintendo games, but this is one that I've been looking for a while for a decent price. So I've already spent quite a bit of time playing it. Really enjoy it. Can't recommend it enough. I'm sure you guys all know that already, and I'm probably late to the game. So Zelda: Link to the Past. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I helped a friend move, and they picked something up at a garage sale for me, something that I've actually been looking for a while, but haven't been able to come across it at all. I've seen them in other people's game room. I've seen them on eBay, but I don't really buy things online, so definitely like to find it out in the wild, and they found it for me, which just shows that you want to let everybody know what you collect, what systems you collect for, what things you look for, because it kind of just sticks in their mind a little bit when they're out looking at garage sales or flea markets or what they have in their basements. So I was really happy to add this Super Mario Brothers Lunchbox 1988, I believe. It's in pretty decent condition. There's a little discoloration on the label, but very excited to add this to my shelf. And it's not just the lunchbox. It came with the thermos as well. Sometimes you find them with just the thermos or just the lunchbox. So very excited to add this one to my shelf. It's something that I've been looking for a while. So very happy about that. That's all I had for pickups for the month of February. I am celebrating the Switch release like many of you guys are. I pre-ordered mine at GameStop, and that's actually the first thing that I've ever pre-ordered. So I'm really excited about it. I think they're going to be doing a midnight release, so I'll go down for that. And I picked up Breath of the Wild, and a game that I'm pretty sure nobody else pre-ordered, but the kids really wanted it, and that's Just Dance. I did pre-order it. We'll see how it goes. But I'll be mainly playing Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch probably all weekend long. So I'll try to give you guys an update of what that's like, what the system is like, and my thoughts. And then I also want to remind you guys to check out my Instagram and Twitter at Cartridge Fun. Make sure that you like and subscribe this video. Make sure you comment down below, and thanks for stopping by.